Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. I hope you're doing amazing today. Regardless of my energy, I am still very sleepy, but we got to start the day anyways. Before I get ready and take my shower and everything, I just wanted to name at least 3 things that I'm grateful for today. One is just simply waking up and having a body that was able to take care of its needs while I was sleeping, being alive. 2 is having such a beautiful support system filled with loving friends and family. And 3 is I'm so grateful for myself for being able to get out of bed this morning and again, just kickstarting my YouTube and just being so confident, beautiful, and creative. So, on that note, let's get dressed.
Surprise! Okay, for the rest of the video, I'll be doing a little voiceover. How exciting! So here is me absolutely getting my life to Break My Soul by Beyonce, literally the song of the summer for me. And here's me doing my morning routine. So my morning routine is actually very, very minimal. I just put on some moisturizer and do my eyebrows, and obviously brush my teeth because we can't be caught out here with stinky breath. I also moisturize my lips afterwards, spray my hair, and then just pick it out. And then just throw on some jewelry, and we are ready for the day. Okay, girl. My friends actually joined me on this little trip. Before we went to the museum, we stopped by this cute little restaurant named Katz that had really delicious food, and also the service was just amazing. If you're rolling with me, I never want to go straight to the destination, so here's us at a resale shop named The Cottage. And here we are. Okay, so the original idea for this video was to find some pieces that really inspired me, but to be honest, I am not that good at reading art, and I didn't want to embarrass myself trying to pretend like I was. So instead, I thought I would just read off some of my writing about authenticity. I went to the art museum prior to this, as you see from the footage, but when I went home, slept, and prepared to edit, I was left stuck. Albeit my preparing was simply a form of procrastination. I was scrolling through my Instagram, which I rarely do anymore. TikTok is typically my vice. And I found a post that looked so put together and had garnered so many views. I also fawned over women who looked so perfect: hair, body, skin, and aesthetic. I began spiraling down into a hole where I questioned my looks. What do I need to do to achieve this beauty for myself? What do I need to do in my photos and YouTube to be perceived this way? Why can't I make my photos, life, everything look this way? Can I even be this authentically? I was able to escape this hole before it caved in on me and became something worse. I took a deep breath, made me some soup, and felt inspired. I called onto my dear spirit guide and asked for guidance and began writing. This whole ordeal made me question my authenticity. I dream of creating art on this channel and future endeavors. I truly want this channel to be a creation of me and my own essence. But how can I achieve this if I question my intuition and myself? Can my channel ever be my authentic essence if I'm concerned about the algorithm, audience growth, and although I deny it, deep down crave acceptance, attention, and ultimately monetization. Does this truly make me an artist? Now, what does being an artist even mean? Well, the concept of art typically includes some sort of interpretation, representation, expression, and form to ultimately convey reality. And most importantly, an artist always has a voice and something to say. How many artists who truly led with their authenticity and creativity lost their essence and voice from seeking acceptance, money, and fame? This is what I'm working to avoid and recognize within myself. I'm beginning to truly learn what does my authentic self look like to me? And what sacrifices am I willing to make to live my life in my true self? I truly believe being a black girl in a predominantly white area has pushed me to live my authentic self. It is truly a sink or swim experience. I learned how to create my own style, how I want to be perceived, and carry myself, all while remaining me. I became my own artist. This has only been amplified through my spiritual journey, as I fell in love with who I am, my values, self-worth, and seek to prioritize my creativity and authenticity. I also learned the importance in my voice. In this journey, I have also been able to create and manifest my future authentic self. I see my authentic self being a beautiful black woman who uses fashion to express herself, a woman who takes pride in not only who she is, but also the art she creates with her own vision, a woman who inspires and lives her life doing all the things she loves and walks her own lovely path. I know this was left with more questions than answers, but isn't that the beauty of life? In a time where social media has dominated our experiences, I feel, especially in my generation, that we have lost our authenticity, true authenticity, where many people depend on trends to dictate their fashion, mobs to dictate their views, and influencers to gauge their body and lifestyle. This has led artistry and the human experience to be so watered down. My daddy always taught my brother and I to live life as a leader. Don't be a follower. So, to whoever's watching, I ask you to lead your life as a leader. Make an effort to live in your true self, or at least seek to learn what that looks like for you. Life is short, but so interesting and worth living. Become your own artist and paint your own life, every stroke being a beautiful representation of your journey. So, I leave you with this. Who are you and what will you become?